What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for listening. Today, we're going to talk about a gripping tale that I found on Facebook. It's about confusion, frustrations, all that good stuff dealing with the good old trucking industry. Imagine waiting over a month after finishing trucking school at one of these trucking companies that offers the school. Imagine you finished and you're getting ready, right? You're getting ready to start your new adventure with this company, only to receive a letter stating that you're no longer with the company. And then on top of that, owe $8,000 for the training. I'm assuming she got her CDL from this particular truck driving company. Our protagonist for today was just sent out for a drug test days before, making this news even more wild. Lost in Tallahassee, without experience. Let's hear more of this story.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Imagine this, guys, right? You finish your training at this truck driving company that you went to go take your CDL training, I'm assuming, eagerly awaiting your new career to take off, only to be met with a shocking and confusing twist. Let's find out what that is, shall we? Today, our story begins in Tallahassee, Florida. After months of hard work and dedication, our female driver graduates from a truck driving school. Now, this is like one of those sponsored truck driving companies that offers the school that she graduated from. So she got her CDL. Now she's ready to hit the road, eagerly waiting for her assignment to be put in the truck and everything. Days turns into weeks, and finally, after more than a month and a half, a letter arrives. She gets a letter. Like, she didn't get a call, she got a letter. Inside of that letter, instead of saying what truck that you about to get into, it is a dismissal notice stating that she's no longer with the company. And to add insult to injury, she got a bill for $8,000 for the CDL training costs. To make matters even worse, right? This letter was dated on the 3rd, right around the time she was sent for a mandatory drug test. Now, let's stop the show for a minute. Could that drug test be the reason why she was dismissed? And if so, why the drug testing company didn't call her back to let her know that she didn't pass her drug test? The timeline doesn't add up for her, and the confusion, of course, turns to frustration. She wants to know, how can someone be dismissed and billed for training after being sent for a drug test? Easy. These trucking companies don't care. They feel that they took all that time to get you your CDL. This is like 4 weeks. It gotta be. Shouldn't you been sent for a drug test at the time of starting your CDL training to find out that you didn't pass? Something's not adding up. Now, unfortunately, she's stranded in Tallahassee, Florida, with no job and an $8,000 bill to match. So now she got to begin her daunting search for a new company that's willing to take on a new driver. I think she still got to find out whether or not she passed the drug test, and to see that don't interfere even more with her going forward with her trucking career, because she probably might end up being in the SAP program. But of course, y'all, you already know that the trucking industry is notorious for its rough initiation. Our female truck driver is now experiencing this harsh reality firsthand. The feelings of loss and desperation is hitting her hard. It's hitting her real hard, yo. So she came into the Facebook group with this harsh reality, and she just wants to know, because she's lost at this point, is there going to be anybody out there that's willing to hire her with no experience? Depending on what this company is and why she was let go, because we still got to understand why she was let go, especially after her drug test. Is it because of the drug test? That part we don't know about. But again, she's stranded in Tallahassee, Florida, where most times when the company just cuts you loose, they pretty much just cut you loose and just leaves you to figure out how to get back home on your own. Well, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Have you or somebody that faced a similar situation? I'm sure we all have. We all have experienced some type of disappointment when it comes to trucking. Let us know in the comments below. A lot of people can learn from this situation. There's still a little bit more in the background that we need to know about this full story. But it is an interesting story that needs to be discussed. And let's continue the discussion in the comments below. Until next time, everybody.